With the financial crisis and its aftermath, the trust in the financial services sector has been severely shaken. The sector has changed dramatically, and so have our customers and employees. The biggest challenge is to rebuild customers' trust and general public confidence that the financial services sector can do an efficient job of converting private savings into private and public investment and consumption, at least cost and highest social return. Now, let's talk about trust. How important is it in practice? An element of trust is desirable and necessary to facilitate even the most trivial kind of transaction. Consumers who trust in a financial institution are more likely to become customers or to consider using its products and services. Those who trust a company are also much more likely to be willing to pay more for its products and services. Rebuilding trust requires more than regulatory reform and restoring banks' capital reserves. It also needs a new way of thinking about the human capital in the sector. This should be based on a solid foundation of customer-focused, ethical professionalism. Trust and confidence begins with people. Individuals in a bank.
Here's a little story. This is a story about 4 people named everybody, somebody, anybody and nobody. There was an important job to be done and everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that, because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Quality assurance may prevent this from happening again. And remember, business is behavior.
In the wake of the crisis, another challenge arose to people working in the financial services sector: the downsizing of the sector, combined with spending cuts on the budgets for learning. As in other sectors, employees are key elements for the success or failure of organizations. It is difficult to determine the impact of training on individuals because those who engage in it are almost always already highly educated and skilled and possess satisfactory levels of technical competence. In training, the focus shifted from learning objectives to learning outcomes, what a learner knows, understands and is able to do at the end of a learning process. Learning outcomes are expected to promote active learning, to make qualifications easier to understand, and to make vet providers more accountable. And, once again, is all about trust. Trust is fundamental to ongoing implementation of qualifications frameworks across Europe. To be of any value, training must be trusted. Systematic quality assurance arrangements underpin trust. A suitable quality assurance system allows rethinking of processes and to have indicators of failures and improvements, thus leading to a reduction of costs. It constitutes a statement of commitment with the customers. As a result, we get customers' loyalty, good operational results and increased competitive advantage, facilitating the access to markets. Traditionally, quality assurance systems focus on delivery of education, for example, on quality of teaching and training, on quality of the materials. But quality of all factors, inputs, processes, outputs and outcomes, are equally important. Quadro's framework is a blueprint for quality assurance and improvement. It was designed as a set of guidelines that represent a first step into the quality cycle. Using the framework provides practitioners in VET with powerful tools to initiate a process of continuous improvement. It is intended to be a light model, particularly suited to giving fresh impetus to VET providers towards improving the quality of their training services. Having a quality assurance system completely established enables to quickly build a training program that underpins operational excellence. However, by itself, is not at all a guarantee of achieving positive results. Aiming for quality requires a commitment to human resources excellence. It also requires measurement and comparison before and after certain activities are carried out, based on a number of established indicators. Quality will be improved only by self-motivated people, by teachers, trainers and learners, and all the other vet stakeholders. And even at an informal level, we will be able to perceive the quality of training through advocacy, by overwhelming positive word of mouth from people involved in it. From now on, it is up to us,